after beating Australia by 20 runs in a nail-biting contest to place themselves in the semi-final of the ICC Champions Trophy. Sri Lankan captain Mahela Jayawardene is focused ahead of his task. Let's see what he said in the press conference.
The entire time the situations probably dictated how the game was unfolding. I mean, they were going hard up front to try and qualify within that 29 overs, so we knew there was an opportunity for us to grab wickets, which we did. And obviously when they stopped doing that, we knew now it's time that we need to now take 3 wickets or 2 wickets at that particular time, which was always going to be tough because they only had to score like 2-3 runs and over. So we had to be a bit more creative and be patient. So it was a fascinating game of cricket purely because of the situations that where Australia was and where we were. Well, obviously, in that situation in the middle, I didn't feel anything obviously pleased when that numbers came up. But obviously, I can tonight probably reflect more on that achievement because we won the game as well. So importantly, the contribution that I made towards the team is much more valuable for me. But quietly, I should be able to reflect on that achievement. I try not to do too much, let him make a lot of calls, but try and help him out in tough situations when I feel that if he's out of sorts or something, because it's important that that's his team now, and for him to make mistakes sometimes or make good calls, learn while on the job. So try and help him as much as possible in tough situations, just few ideas here and there. But I think so far in this tournament we had some really tough games, and I thought Angie's handled himself really, really well. So our job is to try and help him as much as possible. The batting looks really strong, so those are key areas that we need to focus a bit on. But it's a semi-final. Warm-up games or whatever, it doesn't count right now. It's a big tournament, it's a semi-final, so looking forward to that. You could see how desperate I was today, so I'll be desperate for every game to win. Simple as that. It's not about big trophies or whatever, just to win matches. So I'll have that same passion, I'll have that desperation to win games. It doesn't matter whether it's a semi-final, a final, or just a group game. As long as I have that attitude and the rest of the boys, we'll go a long way. Nothing much, just a little bit of banter, obviously. It's all good. Shook hands after the game. Obviously, he said something about the way I was batting the last few overs. So I just told him, don't worry, there is obviously a plan, and you'll see once we finish the game. So obviously I probably have the last laugh.